Over 200 Benue citizens were unalived by Fulani Headers just about a week ago. This unaliving of Benue citizens has been taking place on a consistent basis in the last 10 years. And during this time, the government of Nigeria has failed to prosecute anyone since the beginning of this crisis. The Nigerian state is a state of anarchy where people just goes about to commit crime, especially those of the Fulani ethnic group. These sets of people have been terrorizing the Nigerian state for over 40 years. Benue has experienced an escalation of violence and unaliving of his own people by the Fulani ethnic group, who have unleashed violence on the people of Benue State, which are located in the middle belt of Nigeria. But the Nigerian security service have not been able to do nothing. Not one individual has been prosecuted in the last 10 years. The Nigerian military is busy frolicking with terrorists and bandits and Fulani Headers who are terrorizing the country. Rather than get these people arrested and prosecuted, the Nigerian military is busy negotiating and finding a settlement with them. You see, what I noticed with the Nigerian state is this. There is one rule for the northern part of the country and there is a different rule from the south. If this was occurring in the south, the Nigerian military will unleash its might on the people of southern Nigeria. But when it comes to the people of northern Nigeria, that is when you see the Nigerian military negotiating. This violence has been taken in Benue State for about 10 years during the previous government in charge. When President Buhari was in power, not one individual has been prosecuted. 200 people were unalived over the last 1 week, which is an astronomical figure, over 1,000 since the beginning of the year. Yesterday, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria just visited Benue for the first time since the incident happened. But if this was to happen in Rome or France, the president of Nigeria will be quick to make a condemnation statement. The president flew to Rome for the burial of the previous pope, but it took him almost a week for him to visit a state that he could just flew in there within an hour. But you see, the Nigerian state is a state of anarchy where people who perpetrate violence always get away with things. The Nigerian military has been sabotaged. The Fulani ethnic group have not been prosecuted. I have not seen one of them that has ever been prosecuted by the Nigerian state. But this was to be people of the southern part of the country. You will see the Nigerian military showing its might. Operation Crocodile, Operation Lion. That is all they do. But when it comes to the people of northern Nigeria, especially when they are the Fulani ethnic group, the Nigerian military is so silent. No one is being prosecuted. The police are so docile. People are being unalived in Benue on a consistent basis because they are trying to displace them from their land. That is what it's all about. Fulani irredentism. That is all about. People want to take the land of the indigenous people of Benue State for their own. A conquest is what is going on. But the Nigerian state, like we said, is not a functioning state where people are brought to book for committing crime. So it took the president of Nigeria 1 week to visit the state of Benue. Politicians were campaigning in Benue State, endorsing the president just for 2027 while the country is ablaze. So, guys, what do you think? Is there a solution to this problem? Has the time arrived for the Nigerian people to decide if they really want to live with the people of the Fulani ethnic group? Because these people are causing havoc and violence in the state. They are making life ungovernable for the country. They have been terrorizing this country for over 45 years. Boko Haram, the Fulani people, Lakaroa, Fulani Headers. A lot of the insecurities in the north are committed by those of the Fulani ethnic stocks. How can people that constitute 5% of the Nigerian population has been terrorizing the country for over 45 years and nothing is being done. Is it high time the rest of Nigeria breaks away from the country and allow the Fulani ethnic people to live in their own so that we can have peace? So guys, what do you think? Drop your comment. Thank you.